Do you look in the mirror and feel like your hair no longer reflects the confident and elegant woman you are? It's time for a change. After 60, it's normal for our hair to evolve, but that doesn't mean we have to settle for a boring look. Today, I'm going to show you how you can look 10 years younger with just one haircut. I'll show you 3 hairstyles that are all the rage among the most stylish women, and make sure you stay till the end, because the last haircut won't just make you look younger, it'll make you feel more confident and full of energy. Haircut number 3, the modern shag. This isn't your typical practical mom haircut. It's a transformation that radiates freedom, but with purpose. The modern shag is for the woman who isn't trying to look 20, but who wants to reflect a lighter, more confident, and current version of herself, because there's a big difference between wanting to look young and wanting to feel alive. And that, darling queen, shows in every strand. The shag has a playful edge to it, a touch of refined rebellion. It's the kind of cut that says, I'm enjoying this stage of life, and I'm not apologizing for my gray hair, my wrinkles, or my story. It has movement, texture, and that effortless visual freshness so many of us crave without knowing how to get it. And the best part? It doesn't need to be perfect to look perfect. That's its secret. Have you seen Jennifer Lopez lately? She's a mature woman, and yet every time she steps out in public with her perfectly styled shag, she doesn't just look modern, she looks unstoppable. The layers in her haircut don't just frame her face, they lift it, literally. The visual effect of a modern shag is like a mini facelift, done with scissors, and it's no coincidence that so many women see her as an icon. Women who wear this haircut aren't trying to look like they're in their 20s, and that's exactly what makes it so captivating. Her shag features soft layers that fall naturally, with pieces that graze the face in a way that feels almost cinematic. She's figured out what many still fear: that a woman's power doesn't lie in looking young, but in owning her image with intelligence and style. One of the keys to the modern shag is natural movement. If you overdo it with gels or waxes, you'll end up with a stiff look instead of a light and airy mane. The trick is to use light product and let the hair move freely. Don't weigh it down or over-straighten it. This cut wants to look a little undone, but never unkempt. What's wonderful about the shag is that it adapts to you, not the other way around. You can customize it in countless ways. Longer layers if you love the feel of hair brushing your shoulders. Textured ends if you're after a more modern edge. You can even ask your stylist to cut it dry so the way it falls looks more natural. And the color? The shag responds beautifully to soft highlights or warm tones around the face. You don't need a dramatic change. Sometimes just a few caramel or vanilla accents can make your skin glow and your eyes pop like someone opened an invisible window to light up your face. It's the kind of effect that doesn't shout, "I had something done," but rather whispers, "Have you noticed how amazing she looks?" And when it comes to lifestyle, this haircut is your best ally. If you're not into spending hours in front of the mirror, the shag makes it easy. All you need is a light mousse or curl cream, and let it air dry with your hands. In fact, the more imperfect it looks, the more modern it appears, because that's the magic of the controlled, messy look. It may seem carefree, but it's actually thoughtfully styled. And yes, you can absolutely wear gray hair with a shag. In fact, that contrast between a youthful cut and silver strands has a magnetic charm. It's like telling the world, I've lived, I've learned, and I still have fun with my image. Because, let's be honest, Isn't there something delicious about being unexpected? And if you've ever thought messy means sloppy, allow me to gently say that myth is long gone. These days, a slightly tousled look can be far more stylish than a salon-perfect hairstyle that doesn't move even in the wind. With this cut, you don't just look more polished, you look like a woman who's at home in her own skin. And just wait until you see the next haircut. It's like a visual symphony from every angle. But before we dive in, if you're enjoying this kind of advice, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Here, we talk about fashion, yes, but more than that, we talk about self-esteem, style, and feminine power. Haircut number 2, the layered bob. Some haircuts are just pretty, and then there are the smart ones. The layered bob belongs to that second group because it's not just about having well-groomed hair. It's about strategy, strategic lines that lift, volume that balances, and a visual result so harmonious it looks sculpted. This haircut doesn't just beautify, it architects your face. If you're looking for a change that's polished, modern, and sophisticated without being stiff, the layered bob is a gem. It's one of those cuts that flatter many face shapes, and it rejuvenates without pretending to be something it's not. Because yes, there are haircuts that scream, "I'm trying to look young." And then there's this one, which simply makes you look radiant. And to prove it, just look at a woman who's not only a queen of cinema, but also a queen of style. Every time she appears in public, her image is a living guide to modern elegance. When she wears the layered bob, she looks strong, polished, effortlessly chic. That's what makes this cut so powerful. It softens without weakening. It adds structure without looking harsh. It's femininity with backbone. In a bob, the layers are placed intentionally, starting around the face, to create that visual softening effect, smoothing angles while maintaining definition, and the neckline, gently revealed, becomes the new focal point. Because gorgeous, a well-framed neck can be more powerful than any piece of jewelry. If you have a round face, a very short bob might accentuate that shape instead of elongating it. In that case, it's better to go for a longer bob that falls just below the chin or even a bit lower. That way, it helps balance your proportions and lengthen the face. Also, a layered bob needs balance. Overly short layers can take away the soft, elegant effect this cut is meant to give. This haircut is ideal for oval, long, or even square-shaped faces. Why? Because the movement of the layers softens sharp lines, slims down features, and creates a harmonious silhouette. If you have straight hair, you'll get that elegant, silky, fluid fall. If your hair is wavy, you'll enjoy a more relaxed, natural, almost bohemian effect with a touch of structure. Plus, it's a versatile cut. You can style it to the side with a bit of volume, wear it parted in the middle for a classic look, or even add a side-swept fringe if you're feeling that French flair. The layered bob doesn't impose, it suggests, and it adapts to you, not the other way around. A style tip: play with contrasts. An elegant bob paired with big gold hoops or a bold lipstick can strike the perfect balance between classic and daring. And don't be afraid to experiment with color. Honey tones, soft platinum, or warm chestnuts can really enhance the cut's texture. The trick is not to overdo it. This haircut looks best when it breathes, when it has that slightly undone feel that says, "Yes, I got ready, but I didn't stress about it." And although it might look high maintenance, it's actually super easy to care for a few brush strokes, a touch of serum or light mousse, and you're done. No endless routines with straighteners, blow dryers, and enough hairspray to enter an ice skating competition. No, thank you. The modern bob wants you to live, not battle your reflection. This haircut also empowers in a subtle yet elegant way. It literally makes you lift your head. The hairline, the exposed neck, the defined contour, all encourage you to stand taller. It's not magic, it's posture, and posture is presence. With this cut, you don't just look visually younger, you project yourself as a woman who makes stylish decisions, a woman who doesn't follow trends. She transforms them. Are you enjoying these tips? Then don't miss my ebook, More Elegant Than Ever. It's a complete handbook to help you refresh your image. Link in the description. Haircut number 1, textured pixie with bangs. This haircut isn't for everyone. It's for the woman who knows what she wants, who's lived enough to not need anyone's approval, and who understands that true style has nothing to do with hair length. It's all about the attitude you bring to it. The textured pixie with bangs is pure power. Have you noticed how some women seem to bloom when they cut their hair? It's not just a physical change. There's something freeing about taking the leap. It's like saying, I'm no longer hiding behind my hair. Now, I am the one who shines. And that, my beautiful queen, has nothing to do with age. One woman who embodied this transformation perfectly is Victoria Beckham. When she decided to revamp her look and rock a short, textured pixie with long side bangs, she didn't just surprise the fashion world, she cemented herself as an icon of modern sophistication. Her haircut had intention, it had shape, it had personality. It was feminine, but strong, short, but full of possibility, subtle, yet unforgettable. And yes, this cut can be as versatile as you need it to be. You can go shorter or keep longer layers if you still want a bit of length. You can wear it asymmetrical, with the sides cropped or fuller depending on your features. The pixie isn't a mold, it's a tool, an extension of your character. And honestly, who said short hair is masculine? That idea is just as outdated as pleated dress pants or the forbidden colors for certain ages, because a woman with a great pixie cut looks more feminine than ever and more free than ever. There's nothing more powerful than showing your face to the world, boldly, confidently, and with a great red lipstick, if I may suggest. This haircut also has a quiet yet powerful advantage. It improves your posture. Did you know that? By exposing your neck and jawline, you become more aware of how you walk, how you sit, how you turn your head, as if your body suddenly understands that now it's stepping onto a stage. It's a kind of physical elegance that few things activate, and the pixie manages it without saying a word. If you're thinking of going for a pixie with bangs, it's important the bangs be light and textured. Bangs that are too short or thick can harden your features and make the cut look too severe. Ideally, you want bangs that blend into the rest of the haircut, adding softness without being too heavy. If bangs make you nervous, ask your stylist to keep them long and airy so you can move them around however you like. A woman with a great pixie doesn't need volume to command presence, and she doesn't need long hair to feel powerful. She needs a clear silhouette, a firm attitude, and maybe a pair of stunning earrings that finally get the spotlight they deserve. To make the most of a textured pixie, it's essential that your hair color highlights the shape and texture of the cut. The best tones will vary depending on your skin tone and the style you want to project. If you have warm or golden undertones, shades like honey blonde, soft copper, or even blonde, a mix of blonde and brown can create a gorgeous contrast without overpowering your face. These warm tones add a luminous touch that brings out your features and the texture of the cut. If you're going for something bolder and edgier, a pixie with silver or gray highlights is an amazing way to show off a contemporary look. It gives off a fresh vibe while embracing an effortlessly cool, modern aesthetic. Ash gray or icy platinum tones can be the perfect finishing touch for women who aren't afraid to stand out. Now, if your skin leans cooler or has pink undertones, a platinum or beige blonde might be the perfect tone to brighten your face and add sophistication. Jet black or dark chestnut shades are also great if you want a more dramatic look. These colors can define the pixie's lines and strike a beautiful balance between bold and timeless. Because how many times have we heard, "You'll look older with short hair"? And yet, what really ages us is holding on to a style that no longer represents us. Clinging to long, shapeless hair out of fear is like keeping a dress from 30 years ago, just because it once looked good on you. No, Queen, the pixie doesn't age you, it lightens you. It strips away excuses and gives you a look that's sharp, confident, and full of life. If you made it this far, drop a "I love my hair" in the comments so I know you're part of our community of women who shine from within. What you learned today is just the beginning. My ebook, More Elegant Than Ever, will show you how to dress for your body type, choose your best colors, and so much more. The link's in the description, and only the first ones to grab it will get all the exclusive content, because you deserve to look like a queen.